As Africans, and quite honestly, as people, our strength in adversity has carried us through wars, colonization, poverty, and pandemics. But amidst our survival stories, one truth often gets drowned out. Mental health is as essential as the air we breathe or the food we eat. There's a culture of suffering in many African communities. Seeking mental health support is viewed as a weakness. We hear phrases like, be strong, pray harder, or others have had it worse. These words, while well meaning, often dismiss the silent battles raging within individuals. Depression, anxiety, trauma, and stress are brushed under the rug, buried beneath a culture that glorifies stoicism. But let's pause and reflect. If your leg was broken, would you refuse medical attention? If a loved one was gasping for breath, would you deny them oxygen? Mental health struggles are no different. They are wounds we cannot see, yet they cut us just as deep. Now, there's a cost of neglect. Ignoring mental health doesn't make it disappear. It compounds the problem. The young man or woman struggling with depression may turn to substances to cope. A mother battling with anxiety may lose her ability to care for her children. The child haunted by trauma may grow up unable to trust or form meaningful connections. When we neglect our mental health, we lose pieces of ourselves, our families, and our communities. And in order to break this stigma, it is time to challenge the narrative that seeking help is a sign of weakness. In reality, it takes courage to acknowledge when you need support. Reaching out to a therapist, a counselor, or a trusted professional is not surrendering. It's reclaiming your power. It's an act of strength, an investment in your well-being, and a declaration that you deserve to thrive and not just to survive. Now, especially in African nations, there's a tradition of faith, right? Faith and tradition are integral to life. While prayer and cultural practices offer comfort and community, they are not substitutes for professional mental health care. Just as we trust doctors to treat physical ailments, we must trust mental health professionals to help us navigate the complexities of the mind. This is not just for Africans, it's for the world. Every culture grapples with its own stigmas and misconceptions about mental health. But the truth is universal. Mental health is health. It deserves the same attention, care, and resources as any other aspect of our well-being. Now, imagine an Africa or a world where seeking mental health support is as normal as visiting the doctor, where schools teach children about emotional resilience, workplaces provide mental health resources, and communities rally around those in need with compassion and not judgment. This vision starts with you. Talk openly about mental health. Share your struggles and victories. Support those around you. And if you're struggling, take the first brave step. Speak to a professional.